Alright guys, so we are on the way to the body shop to pick up the Redeye. It's finally done after about a month of being there. The tow truck is actually waiting there. I'm kind of running late. But so the initial plan was to take it back home after the body shop so I could do the front cradle, I could do the rear control arm, and I was gonna install the seats in the carpet. But instead of doing that, it's way too cold. We've been having some really cold days. Probably today's the only good day out of the whole week. Friday's supposed to be like 6 degrees. So I'm actually taking it to Flagship. He's gonna change the cradle. He's gonna do the splash shields that go under the bumper and the oil pan, and he's also gonna do that rear control arm. It's way easier to do it on the on a hoist, which of course I don't have. So we're gonna head down there, load it up on the tow truck and tow it down there. The reason why I didn't drive it is because the left rear tire is like tilted because of the control arm being bent, so I couldn't drive it. And plus it didn't have a seat, and I just didn't want to risk anything happening. I also seen a couple of you guys' comments regarding that Flood Dodge Demon. Everyone was reminding me that the auction was going up on Tuesday, which is yesterday, and I was bidding on it. I was trying to bid on it, but the auction, everyone's website went down. So if you had a pre-bid on it, which I didn't, I wanted to bid on it live to see who was bidding. You know, was it on site? Was it from a different state? Sometimes it helps you out. If someone bids on site, most likely they checked it out and it wasn't as bad as it looks. But I didn't put a pre-bid, so I was trying to bid on it live, and the auction website just shut down. So whoever had a pre-bid really just won it for whatever it went for. But the pre-bid was already at 60,000, which I think is it's a lot for what it is. I mean, it's flooded, so it needs a lot of work. You got to strip the whole car down. Most likely, you got to replace the harnesses, the computers. So it's not like where it was just an accident and it's, you know, visible what you really need. But I really wanted it because I thought it would be really good content to actually bring it back to life and start it back up, especially because that thing was flooded really bad. You know, the seats were all molded up. The watermark was up to the ceiling or up to the roof. So I wanted to buy it, but it is what it is. We'll wait for that blue one. I think the blue one will be a better buy since it's run and drive already, and it just has a couple body parts that need to be replaced. All right, so there's the tow truck, and I'm pretty sure he has a car inside. So let me park on the street for now, and I'll go pull it out for him. Although it doesn't have a seat, so I gotta probably find like a milk cart or something. 150. Yeah. I'll be back probably an hour.
In my veins, I've been driving this train, years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la.
We got it on. Now I'm gonna pull up to the station real quick because it literally has like no gas.
School zone in
I'll pump some
200
gas
feet.
in it, and then I'll head down to the shop to drop it off. Gotta pump that juice. You good? Alright, I'll put 40, you should be fine. I had a half tank, I don't know how they drained all that.
And we ride it here?
I think you leave it running.
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. get up, nah I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back.
All right, go ahead. Hold on. Let it charge. Give it a second. Man, that battery's dead. That's crazy. This thing is dead. So you have to let it charge.
Hold on.
Unless you got the other jump. Wait, let me put the other jump on it.
I got you.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. There we go. You see this? Yeah, they're back. All right, guys, so we're back at the house. He's actually gonna start working on it today, hopefully. So I'm gonna take that cradle with me. I'm gonna take that roof curtain airbag. Oh, and before I forget, these are the ones I had from before. So I want to make sure that they match before I go return the new one, which I don't really see a difference, but let's just double check it. Oh, that is different. Oh yeah, that's a huge difference. So as you can see, this one, well, you know what? Yeah, it is different. This other side doesn't have these vents. This one does. I think this is for the brakes or something, for the wide body maybe. Well, that's a whole different part number. So I'm gonna take these. I was hoping that I had the same ones, and that I could save some money on these, but I don't. So we'll take these to the shop. We'll take the cradle as well as the roof curtain. He'll install those, and then when the car gets back, we'll put in the seats and the carpet. Or you know what? If the weather is really bad, we'll take these in the truck and then go put these in the shop, and just install them there while the car is inside. So let me get these loaded up, and we'll head back to the shop. And this here is the last part. This is a toe link or control arm, whatever you want to call it. This is what's hopefully causing that wheel not to line up. So when you get that replaced, this is the roof curtain, this is the cradle, and these are 2 shields. That should be everything that we need. So I got that seat loaded up, and now we're gonna drive it back to the shop so we can put it in. We're not gonna risk it driving it all the way back to the house with that barrel or whatever they had in there. So we'll bolt that seat down real quick. Once I get it back to the house, I can install the other seat, I could do the seat belt, and then I could do the carpet, which shouldn't be too much of time. It's really getting cold out. It's 14 degrees out right now. It's supposed to be like 8 tomorrow. So I have to layer up since I'm doing it outside. And then once that's done, we have to schedule an inspection. So I'm not sure how it works where you guys are at, but in Michigan, if you have a total or deemed total, like salvage title or rebuild title or whatever, you have to get it inspected once the repairs are done. So they send the state inspector. He'll check like your receipts, make sure all your parts are legit. He'll make sure the work is done right, and not like put half-assed together. And then once that's all complete, he'll give you your certification. You take that with the title to a Secretary of State. They'll give you another title, which is basically a rebuild salvage, meaning it's already been inspected, and then you can sell it. But I'm not sure if I want to get it inspected first and then get it wrapped, or I should get it wrapped first and then get it inspected. I don't think the inspector really cares if the car is wrapped or not. As long as everything, seatbelts work, you don't have any lights on your dash, that's really what he's checking for. And then, the work itself is done done properly. So let's get that seat dropped off, get it back to the house. I know that battery's really dead, so hopefully it charges by the time we get home. And then I'm not sure how long this video is so far. If it's long enough, we'll stop it here. And then on next part, we'll finish up the interior, get that alignment done. Hey, was the wheels backed up from the cradle?
This side was.
Where's it? Drop on it? Leave the drop on it? We have to leave it on because as soon as you take it off, it dies. See this bolt over here? Yeah, it's out in there. I'll figure it out. So we got the seated just temporarily until we get it to the house. Headliner's all done. Put the airbag in it so it's not hanging loose anymore. And we are ready to go. Thing dirty.
I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way.
All right, so there she is, man. After about a month, probably more than that, we're heading back to the house. The exhaust tips are bent. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I'm gonna do a mid-muffler delete on it anyway, so the exhaust shop can align those. We have to replace that wheel on the left rear. That one's chipped, so he has to drive real slow. And I think that seat frame is bent because I couldn't get all the screws in to the frame, so we might have to buy another seat and replace just the frame part to get it lined up good. And right after that, put the interior back in, get it cleaned up, and then get the inspection done. All right, so she's back at the house. I got a lot of cleanup to do. I might pull this carpet out and then vacuum it and put it back in. I want to clean all this floor, maybe get some degreaser or something, get all that dust out. These are the screws for the seat, so they're already in here. The seat belt I got to replace. I already have it. It's right over here. This is the seat belt, and then this one. Oh, these are two seat belts. I didn't do seat belts yet. I got a tensioner. That seat is coming back off anyways. So we have an issue where the seat is not lining up with the frame. So I think one of the rails are bent. I don't know if you can see it right there. So I got to take it back off, figure that out. If the frame is bent, then I have to find a donor seat, something like that. The seats all fit the same. There might be like a small difference with like the harness or the motor, but we can always replace that. So that's not gonna be an issue. We'll pull that seat back off, and once everything's cleaned up, we'll get the carpet back in here. I gotta put the seals around here. There's two of them for the driver and the rear one, and that's really it. Once that's done, everything else is right over here. This is the driver's side carpet. I got the floor mats. This is the ashtray thing for the center console. I do gotta pull the center console back off to get all the stuff done because the seat, where is it? The carpet on the other side goes underneath the center console, so it stays tucked in. And then this just snaps on, and everything is pretty simple. I'll take the wheel off, or I might just drive it to the tire shop, just real careful. Have this wheel put on. They gotta replace or put the sensor back on here, put the center cap, and the other wheel's toasted. I don't know if I showed you guys it in the previous videos, but this was the main impact on here, so it's missing a whole chunk of the wheel. And see how the wheel's a lot more straight now. Once you do an alignment, it'll be 100%. That battery's toast, man. It used to be real good, but I don't know what they did at the shop, so it's like completely drained. I don't know if I want to try charging it to see if that'll work, or just replace it. I think replacing it will be the best option. I gotta take it off and go get a replacement, because I think they charge a core on these. It's like 30 bucks. But that's really it, guys. It's finally back at the house. There's only small details left to finish up. We'll get it rewrapped and get this thing sold and see if one of you guys want it. But if you guys are new, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll see you back on the next.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it